Well, we can't leave energy unless we talk about the important aspect of how do we control it? What is it that we can do to make things different? And what we can do to make things different, and it's the only thing I know of, is we've got to change the way we look at the situation we're in. We've got to change our point of view. And that can be a difficult process because we're acting the way we're acting because of what we believe, because of what we've experienced in the past. So how do we go about doing things different? Well, let's use a couple examples. Take parenting. Nobody will argue that holding our children accountable is an important lesson for them to learn. But when you blend energy into it, you want to hold them accountable by making them fear. You want to hold them accountable by being angry at them. Is that the best way to teach accountability? Or do we as parents want to be in control so that when we share what it means to be accountable with our children, they can see it's not a fearful or angry place to come from. It's a place you come from if you want to make sure you have a good life. And that's done by expressing that message to them in a wonderful way. Now, I know sometimes it's hard not to be afraid of what your kids are doing or being angry with them because of what they're doing. But at the end, it's not your best play. In another example about changing, your point of view, is when you're under pressure. Think of a pressure situation in a group. Well, who's the leader? It's the one that can control their fear and can control their anger by having the point of view, hey, if I stay in control here, I'm going to be the best for myself and for the group. And so learning how to change your point of view and making your energy primary is totally different than letting what's happening in your outside world or the thoughts that are happening up in your head control your actions. So spending time on learning how to view things so that your energy is in the best place to handle the situation is always the go-to move. And so hopefully these short videos, gave you a good idea that, our energy controls what we do. It's responsible for our health and well-being. And we can do something about it. We can manage it. We don't have to be robots. We can learn how to adapt to a new point of view so that we can move forward in the best way possible.